really, it's the bot lane where kind of my issues come from. If Pioche gets an early lead, if they can get Berserker to the point where he has his items, I do think you look really good this matchup. Especially against Trundle.
The thing that I really like about Sion Trundle is that if your Sion player is really intent on going way too deep, you can just say no by putting a pillar in front of him.
And now you might think that that's anti-synergy, but given some of the moments that we've
you can save Dudu from an unfortunate situation. He said, I would sell less skins. So I picked Ash.
And you know what? Sure, he was right.
I think he was right. As Bulldog going to be able to find a really nice trade here.
But this has kind of just been Lucid picking up all the other objectives.
Yeah, he is kind of taking all of the stuff that he wants.
Mid lane's going well for Bulldog though. And Bulldog's laning has gotten a lot better since Challengers, but I do think, as we saw in the last game, that is team fighting still leaves a good amount to be desired. But maybe after that... Oh!
Whoa, where Flash Shaman? There is the Solar Flare as well, and Aiming turns up and says, thanks very much for setting up that play for me, gentlemen. I will take this. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he doesn't care. The Maiden is coming on in, though, and you can see his second Dragon being attempted by DNF. Solar Flare not going to find quite too much as Pioche does grab the Drake. There is the flash out from Lucid. He gets over the wall. There's the Cyclone to buy a lot of time. Bullet time as well, working out, but the Killer Instinct from Berserker. It's going to be able to take down the Monkey, and Showmaker in the meantime is going to be able to shove out this wave. Flash in from Beryl, though. They're looking for life, who flashes away. He's still burning, and there is the double up. It was in the air, as now Pioche going to come on forward. Subjugate goes down. The barrier is nowhere near enough, as Beryl likely to die as well. The smite comes in. Pioche also dead, but gets another kill for his teammate.
Too many objectives as Ocean is up as
okay, well, Beryl is going to get pillared. Now Shield of Daybreak going to connect onto Pioche. Beryl's very dead.
Have you seen the hit movie Wanted with Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
She, like, curves?
Yeah.
I don't know how that Nautilus hook hit. Because Beryl had flash, and I think that he also didn't expect that to hit. But I think Life has been clearly studying a lot, and he actually has found a way to curve it around.
Yeah, he's kind of figured out the Morgan Freeman way, who was the original the bullet bender before James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie figured it out in the hit movie Wanted. Oh no.
Which is like, they have a great early game and then stuff happens and then nothing happens and then they lose.
Well, we've got a depth charge coming in. That is a very dead Life, though, as now the Cyclone is just causing such an incident. Teleport to come forward, though. This is a Scion coming in. Oh, my goodness. He's so incredibly swift. And Shiu is just going to take a turret.
So Lucid is going to look for the steal.
Oh, God. And it's Ocean Rift.
No, we're gonna check this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Guys?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to check this, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're not checking it.
Well, Solar Flare comes in, and now the bullet time is interrupted, but that is going to be a Drake secured by DK. Beryl dies, but being dead seems to be exactly what he wants in this series. Seismic Shove will connect, though, and down goes Aiming. Now Bulldog could be in trouble as the team fighting Yorick is in here. And he does just find the Q, unceremoniously bops Talia on the noggin and takes her down. And so now, double Trinity Forces, we are hitting some item spikes on DK. As Beryl is taking some damage. The rest of DK coming on over, and Beryl surviving for so long. There's a two-man knockup with the Cyclone. Still, Lucid's just dead. Showmaker taking so much damage as well. As Berserker gets himself out of the way, the turret is going to go down. The train has left the station, and perhaps he didn't really want to go here. Still, Aiming's going to get hooked up and destroyed. Everything you can do, I can do better, says DK, as they look to throw the game back towards DNF. Is that we saw for a second that the goal difference between Showmaker and Bulldog was 0. And I feel like that's about the split.
Pioche, you are just tanking Yorick.
Yeah.
I get they got the turret. As long as they don't like start Otacon, they're fine.
Oh,
Showmaker,
the bait and switch.
I think this is maybe just gone.
I don't know whether there's anything that they can do about this.
Well,
the rest of DK are coming down.
Like, he does have a lot of... I think they're too slow.
Yep.
Lucid
goes in. Lucid is going to be able to get over the wall, but then can he get back is the question. And yes, with a flash he can, but he's still going to die. As down he goes. An opportunistic maneuver there by DK, and they could have perhaps just not.
It should. This should be a big deal. I don't have faith in DNF, Atlus. I don't know how, but it feels like one of those Greek tragedies. You already know. It's called a tragedy. Going to be doing great damage to Berserker and to Bulldog. Even Bulldog is a little iffy. But we need Black Cleaver. We need Void Staff. They're building resistances. And you are otherwise not going to get through either Dudu or Pioshik. Even Pioshik is sitting on a 4-0 right now.
Yeah.
Berserker did die.
He did.
And I assume the stat is still true.
Well, I mean, he also didn't die in the last game and they lost, so maybe it's opposite day for DNF.
Sweet.
Yep.
That's a thing that we all witnessed.
DK and KT both.
So it's DK,
it's
KT.
They play to the level of their opposition, no matter who it is.
kind of does as well.
They do a bit too, but they also do a lot of just like, we don't care until it's playoffs. I feel like it's very obviously that for Humble.
I wasn't
later into this game. DK can play around side lanes really effectively with what they have.
They have a good team fight as well. It's just that they need to start off well. Like the DNF can kind of peel back. If they don't, then
is there memory reset? We don't know. We don't know how it works. Okay, well, someone, if you do know whether it works, just let us know. As the Maiden gets aggressive, and there's a charm there as well. Life just goes down, bonked by a shovel.
There it is. That's the moment I was waiting for. You have flash life. You can't die like that.
Yep.
Shiyu solos, the rest of the team contests.
Well, there's the flash out from Bulldog as Showmaker getting on top of him. DNF, they pull off the Baron. As now you've got a very angry Scion running amok in this team fight. The Dragon does go down to the Yorick, is aiming with the barrier, is not able to do anything. And now Shiyu is teleported in, but to what? Oh, well, actually, he just finds the Morning Mist and snipes the AD carry. That was absolutely obscene, and now you've got the Maiden going ballistic. They can not able to quite get enough damage onto Bulldog, and with 4 members alive, maybe they can get something done.
They don't have Berserker, though.
This is going to take a long time to take these down still.
Ooh, this is going to be close. So the first one's going to be up. No, they definitely can't. I think they have to go for Inip and then for Nash. They're going to look towards it. I don't think the timing window's quite there. Pioshik is trying. This is going to be very close, Atlus. But I think... No,
I think they understand.
They know. So... KT it up.
Oh, yeah.
Which, as we know, at any given point, it's about a 50-50. Is Beryl, no flash.
Another seismic shove going to connect. Another flash in, but this time, Life, unfortunately, not going to quite make that one work. Still, the Pillars in a great position, and Beryl unable to walk for a very long time. It's Beryl's turn to get caught. Let's see whether DK can capitalize on it this time, as the Baron has gotten started. Berserker and Pioshik doing a lot of damage to it already.
Let it go, it looks like.
Yeah, Charm is going to connect over the wall here. But yeah, Dudu is absolutely a brick wall. So this Baron is going to be secured. This game is all but in the bag for DNF.
Chop on it.
All right, well, Wolf, hopefully you're not caster cursing. This could be the teamfight win for DNF. As the Weaver's Wall just to try and lock down this inhibitor turret as Beryl gets engaged on the knockoff. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, aiming in so much trouble as Dudu crashes forward, just obliterates the bottom lane. The Cyclone gets a decent amount of value, but Lucid not able to do enough. And neither is Shiyu. Showmaker just getting shown the door here as Berserker is flashing in on top of the Yorick, and DNF will be able to make this one a series as they look to take down the Nexus turrets and bring us to a game number 3. DK gonna have to do better than this if they want to make it to the Legend group, as Showmaker having to flash away, but he is still gonna lose this game.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.